Let's get to the latest on the response in the Hill Country now. Governor Greg Abbott has now requested federal disaster aid for 5 Texas counties. 129 people are confirmed dead tonight. 166 are still missing. That is more than a week after the flood occurred. ABC's Jacqueline Lee is with Navy SEALs who are aiding in search and recovery.
Search and rescue efforts continue following devastating flooding across Texas last week. Thousands of people painstakingly searching for those who remain missing. We embedded with active duty and former Navy SEALs, volunteering their expertise navigating difficult terrain in the Guadalupe River.
When you saw all of this for the first time, what was going through your head?
I mean, I think I could speak for everybody that was here because none of us have seen anything like this, but I think everybody, for the first 30 minutes or so, everything was quiet between us. I think everybody was just taking it in and just realizing what just happened here.
Due to the visibility issue here in the water, divers using feel and smell in the recovery process.
The SEALs partnering with 300 Justice Road, a local nonprofit dedicating to providing resources to communities in need. Volunteers providing more than 1,000 meals a day to first responders and volunteers outside Camp Mystic.
We've all been through it with Harvey, and it feels great to be out here helping people. Have run through every emotion of the roller coaster this week.
On Friday, President Trump and First Lady Melania visiting the disaster zone.
I've gone to a lot of hurricanes, a lot of tornadoes. I've never seen anything like this.
When asked about those who claimed warning alerts that could have saved more lives didn't go out in time, he had this response.
Well, I think everyone did an incredible job under the circumstances. This was, I guess Christie said, a 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000 years.
President Trump also emphasized the state's response over that of the federal government, saying they'll figure something out. Officials say the cleanup could take months. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Kerr County, Texas.
We are learning more about safety measures at Camp Mystic. That is the Christian summer camp for girls on the banks of the Guadalupe, where at least 27 campers and counselors died. Federal records show FEMA granted multiple appeals to exclude Camp Mystic's buildings from flood risk maps, easing regulations and flood insurance requirements in a known floodplain. Experts say the flood was far worse than expected, but some do question why the camp was allowed exemptions in such a dangerous area. Donations are still pouring in right now to help families impacted by the flood. We want to thank those of you who donated to our phone bank. Total donations are now above $350,000. If you want to be part of this effort, you still can. Just scan the QR code that you see right there on your screen.